I'm Siobhan Oldham, the founder of Azestfor. We are the makers of nutritional supplements for dogs, and we're based here in sunny Southern California, Los Angeles to be precise. Today we're going to be talking to you about homemade dog food and the benefits of making homemade dog food for your dog, and we'll also be answering some popular questions that we get sent to us via email. If you have any questions, please drop them in the live stream, or you can email us directly through the Amazon website. So what are you going to learn today? You're going to learn how to improve your dog's health through nutrition. Nutrition is the foundation of health, and every meal that you give your dog is an opportunity to have a building block in place so your dog can live a long and healthy life. The way it's going to help you is it's going to help reduce your dog's medical bills for preventable diseases like heart disease, obesity, and diabetes. These are all preventable through the food that you feed your dog. And also you can help manage those conditions with the help of your veterinarian, of course. How to make homemade dog food nutritionally complete and balanced. This is the topic today. We have two products. They are the same product, but they have a different flavor palette. It is homemade dog food vitamins. We have 24 recipes available, and they are free to download. On the back of the packet, you will see that there are 3 recipes. On the chicken vitamins, the recipes are chicken, rice, and carrots as one product, and as one ingredient. So this is ingredients that you can readily buy at the supermarket, or you probably already have them in your pantry. With the beef, sweet potato, and pea recipe, we have the beef, the sweet potatoes, we have peas, the Azestfor Vitamins, and then also sunflower oil. So you see on some recipes there's sunflower oil, and for others there's no sunflower oil. That's because for salmon, lamb, and fish, chicken, linoleic acid naturally occurs in the protein source, so you don't need to add it. In beef, it's not occurring, so you do add it. There are substitutes for the sunflower oil, and you're able to email us if you need help with that, but it is readily available at the supermarket, so it shouldn't be too hard to find on Amazon, Amazon Fresh, Whole Foods, all of those great providers. What are the results for dog parents following our advice and starting to feed your dog a homemade dog food diet? The results are that the life of your dog will be extended by up to 20%. That means if you have a large breed dog that normally lives to 10 years, you can hope to extend that by an extra 2 years. So the benefits of homemade dog food include improved digestion. They're not going to have the upset tummies, because when you're making your homemade dog food, it's free of any filler ingredients. It's free of preservatives, and it's free of harsh chemical treatments, because you're only gently cooking the food to make sure that the starch breaks down and starts to become digestible in the dog's tummy. Another benefit of homemade dog food is your dog is going to have a healthy skin and coat. Healthy skin and coat means it's not scratching at itself because the skin is dry, and that's because you're in charge of the protein that is going into the food. And another benefit is your dog can reach and maintain their ideal weight. If they are underweight, they will gain weight. If they are overweight, they will lose weight, and they will maintain this condition. You want your dog to have a nice trim waist, and you want the belly to tuck up. When you see roly-poly obese dogs on social media and people think it's super cute, well, it's actually bad for the dog's health, particularly as the dog is older. It's putting extra stress on its joints, which is really painful if it has arthritis. So you want to get that excess weight off the dog. It also boosts the dog's immunity. We're all aware now of the importance of having a strong immune system, and the body cells are going to be renewing and being able to take the bioavailable ingredients and process it. Another benefit is smaller stools. People don't often talk about the dog's waste. If your dog eats a cup of kibble, then it drinks water, your dog is then going to have this kibble expand in its belly, and out the other end comes seemingly double the amount of food that it's eaten. You're wondering, how did that happen? It's because it's absorbed all the water and there's a lot of fiber in there, and then also when you go to pick it up, it has a chemical smell to it. The chemical smell has been added by the commercial pet food makers to try and make it smell more pleasant. Unfortunately, not always a great success. Sometimes it hits you in the nose and it doesn't smell pleasant. By feeding your dog homemade dog food, when you pick up the waste, it's going to be smaller and without less smell. The reason why it's smaller is because homemade dog food already contains all the moisture in it. It's not expanding. It's bioavailable. The dog is able to digest it properly and take the nutrients out, and there's very little waste left for you to pick up. Another benefit is peace of mind. You are in control of the quality of the ingredients that is going into your dog's diet. So you have an opportunity to, obviously it's going to be human grade, because these are the ingredients that are available at the dollar store, at the supermarket, in your own pantry. It's all human grade, and the vitamins are food quality. So let's move on to some questions that we typically get. The first question we have is, what is the best way to store homemade dog food vitamins? The vitamins are shelf stable, and one bag will last a 50-pound dog approximately 1 month. So if you have a bigger dog or you have multiple dogs, it's not going to last quite as long, because you're going to be making more food. But if you have like a teacup chihuahua that you've bought the vitamins for, you can take a portion out, put it in a Tupperware container or another bag, keep it shelf stable, keep it in the product, and then you can put the remainder in the freezer, and this will preserve the ingredients for a very long time, about a year, and they will be fine. Then another question is, how long does homemade dog food last? Well, we recommend making a big batch and putting it in the refrigerator, which is same as with any leftovers, up to a week. The homemade dog food will be good in the fridge, and it's up to 1 year in the freezer that it's going to remain good. Is this suitable for all ages? Absolutely. When your puppy comes home from a breeder, the dog has already been weaned from the mother, and it's eating whole food. This is a brilliant opportunity for you to start your dog off right, give them a head start on life, and be feeding them premium nutrition from the get-go. How much homemade dog food vitamins do you give to your dog? The rule of thumb is add 1 1/4 teaspoons per cup of homemade dog food. So it's going to make it nutritionally balanced. So it doesn't matter if you're feeding a Chihuahua or you're feeding a Great Dane. You can use the same recipes, but you're making the food complete and balanced. So you make the food complete and balanced, and then you give a small portion to the Chihuahua, and then you would give more to the Great Dane. Can I add Azestfor homemade dog food vitamins to kibble? You do not need to add homemade dog food vitamins to kibble. The food is already nutritionally complete and balanced. Oh, we have some queries. Tamara Evans. I have been making the beef sweet potato and pea recipe. I make more to save time and freeze. Good on you, Tamara. I usually add the vitamins separately since I microwave the food to warm it up. How long is the food good in the fridge? Well, it's good in the fridge for 1 week, and it's good in the freezer for up to a year. And you can add the vitamins just before you serve it. Remember to add 1¼ teaspoons per cup of homemade dog food. So if you're only feeding half a cup, then you would give half as much. You would give 5/8 of a teaspoon, which is 5/8 of, which is just over a half a teaspoon. So it wouldn't be, where you cut it off, it would be slightly full. Gemma S. Hi there, wondering if you have an Instapot recipe or a slow cooker recipe. I have a 45-pound English Bulldog, and we have done the beef, garbanzo, and carrots recipe, and most recently the chicken, rice, and carrots. I need something I can do easily every week. We typically add 1/3 cup of kibble to each meal to stretch it out. Any help would be greatly appreciated. So far, my dog is doing so much better with your vitamins and recipes. So the thing you could do is any of the recipes that you have on the back of the packet, there's 3 and the 24 recipes, you can make them all in an Instapot or a slow cooker and add the vitamins just before serving. Also, you can find a higher calorie recipe. So we have one beef, sweet potatoes, and peas, and then that would enable you to feed less of the homemade dog food and then still maintain the calories that the dog is going. Remember, when you are giving your dog a mix and you're giving it commercial dog food and homemade dog food, using it as a topper, you just need to add the vitamins for the quantity of the homemade dog food that you are feeding the dog. Javia Sierra, hi, can I add the veggie flavor vitamins to chicken and rice? Absolutely. These 2 products are the same formula. They just have a different flavor palette in them. The chicken vitamins has chicken liver as the flavor palette. The veggie vitamins has roasted peas as the flavor palette. The veggie vitamins does not have chicken in it. It is vegetarian. How much vitamin should I get for half a cup of food? That's 5/8 of a teaspoon. So that is just over half a teaspoon for that. We've got a review. Kimberly A. from Waxhaw, North Carolina. Love your products. We love feeding our lab the best products. Keep up the great work. She is definitely healthier because of you. So thanks so much, Kimberly, for sending us those kind words. And we have Sarah K. from Spring Valley, California. And she wrote to us saying, my nearly 16-year-old dog stopped eating his store-bought food. So we kept trying different things. We ended up using Azestfor's chicken and oatmeal recipe, and he loves it. He's eager for meal times too, and as a plus, his stools are much firmer. He used to periodically have bouts of diarrhea, but he had almost no issues since moving to Azestfor. 16 years old is a fantastic age for a dog, so we really commend her for improving her dog's quality of life and helping keep him in the best of health into his old age. Chelsea B from Wheat Ridge, Colorado. So far, I have really been enjoying this product. It certainly gives me peace of mind when feeding my dog a homemade meal, ensuring he is getting all the nutrients he needs. So for $45 for this bag, you're going to make 32 pounds of homemade dog food, complete and balanced. Both of the products are $45, available on Amazon. If you subscribe and save, that's exactly what you're going to do. You're going to save a little bit of money, and also the product is going to keep showing up on the cadence that you choose, so you're never going to run out of dog food, because you have a pantry of food that you can make homemade dog food for your dog for. Cat J from Port St. Lucie, Florida. My 2-year-old lab had been sick and couldn't eat regular dog food. I started making her food and I thought it was fine, but her coat lost its shine and she was losing hair. So I did some research. It just wasn't balanced. I found this product. She's talking about our homemade dog food vitamins, and she is doing amazing, energetic and happy. Her coat looks so shiny and healthy. It made all the difference. Even my 10-year-old little pup, who is extremely picky, loves it. So thanks, Kat, for sharing that with us. So wrapping up, the benefits of homemade dog food is you're going to have a positive effect on your dog's health. They're going to have improved digestion. They're going to have a healthy skin and coat. They're going to reach and maintain their ideal weight. They're going to have boosted immunity. They're going to have smaller stools that don't stink. And you're going to have peace of mind about what's going into your dog's food bowl. And also, you're going to be improving your dog's quality of life. So I just want to thank you for sharing part of your day with us. And the biggest takeaway that I hope you have today is that the easiest way to improve your dog's health is to feed it a higher quality food and feed it less of it. Homemade dog food provides unsurpassed nutrition. So what are you waiting for? Grab a bag today on Amazon and get cooking for your pup. Bye.
Perfect. I think that was